Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. I am Rabbi Dr. Sophia Catherine Woodley with Rothschild, and I'm going to talk about, briefly, biblical slavery versus the mid-Atlantic slave trade. And I will be using the Stone edition of the Art Scroll Tanakh. Now, when we use say Tanakh, we refer to Tanakh, the Torah, the Nevi'im, and the Ketuvim, i.e., the Torah, first five books of Moses: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Nevi'im are the prophets such as Malachi, Isaiah, Elijah, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Malachi, Hosea, etc., etc., etc. And we also have, when we say Ketuvim, is the writings, which is reference to um, Psalms and Proverbs and Songs of Solomon, etc., etc., etc. Now, um, in this book, in the back of the book, we have notes, we have some index, and we have diagrams, temple, tables of different periods of Jewish history, um, table, nations, the sacrificial system, etc., etc., etc. And inside we have the Hebrew text, and over here we have English text, and on the bottom we have the commentaries, Rashi, or Rambam, or the Radak, etc., etc., etc. Now, we intend to develop the scripture in something called parashat, or Torah portion. Okay, and each parashat or Torah portion, parashat or Torah portion, we give different names, like Bereshit is the first, the one in Genesis, etc. And today I'm going to briefly read from the 21st chapter of Exodus, verse 20. And this will fall under the parashat Mishpatim, or the Torah portion Mishpatim. But for our regular listeners, it's chapter 21 and verse 20. All right? And it says here, if a man shall strike his slave or his maidservant with the rod, and he shall die under his hand, he shall surely be avenged. But if he survive for a day or two, he shall not be avenged, for he is his property. Okay. And in the next one I'm mentioning, the next one is Leviticus chapter 25. And coming verse 44. And this one falls under the Torah portion, or the parashat called Bihar. But for you, it's I'm going to use the term 25th chapter of Leviticus, verse 44. I'm reading, and it says, "Your slave or your maidservant, whom you may own from the Gentiles who surrounds you, from among them you may purchase a slave or a maidservant. Also from among the children of the residents who live with you, from them you may purchase, from their family that is with you, whom you begot in whom they begot in your land, and they shall remain yours as an ancestral heritage. You shall hold them as a heritage for your children after you to inherit as a possession. shall work them forever. What with your brethren, children of Israel, a man which is brother, you shall not subjugate him through hard labor. So here you can see two things from these texts. And one can get emotional if one, but the fact of the matter is, yes, there's slavery in the Bible. And in the biblical slavery, the master owns the slave as his possession or property, and he can pass them on. He or she can pass them on as inheritance to the future generation as an inheritance. And as it states in Exodus 21, you can beat them, and if they don't die or suffer within 2 or 3 days, no punishment shall come to the slave master, because once again the slave is his property. And that was also the case with the mid-Atlantic slave trade. The slave was the property of the slave owner. That is the fact. However, though, in the mid-Atlantic slave trade, the issue was there was widespread the Native African tribe would kidnap other African tribes and sold the British for and sold the slavery. That was very common in the mid-Atlantic slave trade. People being kidnapped and sold the slavery. In the biblical slavery, that was not so much the case, but in the mid-Atlantic slave trade, a key feature was the kidnapping people for selling slavery and use them as such. So, and that's the key problem there. Okay, because in the Bible, kidnapping was punishable by death. Okay, number one. Also, the in some cases after a certain period of time, after 7 years, the slave was allowed to go free. Okay, so there were some differences with the biblical slavery and the mid-Atlantic slave trade. Now, from the Christian text, we have the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 5. And it states, slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear and with sincerity of heart, just as you would obey Christ. So, slavery slavery was a reality, is a reality in the Bible. Now, that should not be so much of a surprise, because the the Bible reflects the people who wrote it and their culture, and they were mostly Middle Eastern, living a few thousand years ago, and they reflect the Bible, and the authors reflect the culture of the people who wrote it. And slavery was a key feature of their culture. So there we have it. Right, so yes, both in the Hebrew text and in the Christian text, slavery was a reality, and that's a fact. Now, there were differences between the mid-Atlantic slave trade and biblical slavery, in that in the mid-Atlantic slave trade, there was a key feature was kidnapping of tribes in Africa and some slavery by other tribes, and that's something was not very common in the biblical slavery. Okay, and you see right there, that's the reality of situation. Now some people might try to wiggle around and talk around it, but the fact of the matter is, they're out in the plain text. Slavery was a biblical existed in the Bible and is in the Bible. Now, frankly, I think it's such concept as slavery and only people's property need to go in the trash bin of history. We need to move on and try to elevate humanity to a higher level of existence. And things like slavery, owning people's property, passing on inheritance, those things should be tossed in the trash bin of history, and we should move on from it. Thank you so much again for your time and your patience on this video. I know I've tried to upload it many times, but unfortunately, the audio was not very good. I hope this time the audio was much better. And thank you again for your patience, and you have a very good day.